I can't say I'm not delighted with that result against Inter Milan, away 3-1 in their own stadium. I mean, we're delighted with that. I mean, that's 4 away games in a row that we've had to play. Won 3 and drawn 1. Conceded not many goals, scored quite a lot as well. To me, like I said, there was 7 changes made. We've given a lot of our players time to rest. And the fact that we just went to Inter Milan, knowing that Inter Milan needed a win, so they're going to be going all out, playing their strongest 11 possible. Don't forget they're top of their Italian Serie A league as well. So they're going to come into this game at home with the 70,000 fans behind them, looking and hoping to get a victory at all costs to keep them in the top 8. That result and scoreline for them would have been huge. So they had it all on the line. And for us to go there with our second string of players, you're giving game time to the likes of Eze, Marino, Jesus has had his first start in a long time. Mosquera's come back off an injury and he's played almost 90 minutes. Luis Skelly, who's not had a great season, comes in and performs like that. It's just all positive at the minute. I mean, we've done everything right up until the last days of January. Now, we've got 4 months. We've got February, March, April and May, and this is the crunch time. This is where it really matters. We've put ourselves in a great position now to go on all 4 fronts and try and get as many victories and trophies, bring them home at the same time. We're wanting at least 2. The demands are like that. We could go for 3 or 4, but it's 1 game at a time. Now we can put the Champions League aside until next week. Next Wednesday, we play our second string, and then we don't think about the Champions League until, the end of February or March, is it? That's credit to the team, credit to Arteta for being brave and making changes to these away grounds. Like I said, when it was before Arteta came, these away grounds, no matter where we went to, even if it was a Bodo Glimt or, a Sporting Lisbon, the poorest of the Italian teams that we're going away to, we never get a win. We just couldn't get a win. And now Arteta's going to these away grounds. The San Siro, 3 points. A knockout game against Madrid at the Bernabeu, we win. PSV away, 7-1. We're just going to away grounds and getting victories, and that is difficult. Look, I think we played great. The first 2-3 minutes, the pressure was great. Saka puts in a great cross. Jesus just couldn't get there, sadly. But Jesus, I'm so happy for him. Manages to get 2 goals. Not only that, that layoff to Saka, that reverse sort of pass, and Saka just couldn't get it out of his feet in time. Could have had an assist as well. His overall play, his running, his passing, his shooting, he's obviously got 2 goals. His build-up is just, it's great. It's great to see, and I'm happy because we need this going into the crunch time. And then Gyökeres comes on and scores a wonder goal. Good layoff from Saka to claim that assist as well. I think it's great. And then, obviously, we was on the if Declan Rice and Marino, they was on their last straws in terms of getting a yellow card and they're suspended for a game. So what do? They come on, get the yellow cards. They ain't going to play against Kyra Almighty. Marino may have played, but they get the yellow cards, and now they've got a fresh start, because let's not forget the yellow cards will only have disappeared after the quarters. So that could have been 2 knockout games in the last 16 and 2 quarters, or maybe the first leg of the quarter as well. So it's one of them, man. We've done great. Now we can rest all our players because we won that game against Inter. That's 7 wins out of 7. That's most we've ever done in the Champions League. It's going to be 8 out of 8 next week against Kyra Almighty. And, it's at home. So the main thing about this as well, let's talk a bit about our rivals. That team in Manchester went over to Norway and got their ass handed to, absolutely should have been 5 or 6-1. They scored 2 offside goals, they hit the crossbar, and they just humiliated that team. And look, City were very lucky. They're very fortunate to have only lost that game 3-1. But the damage has been done. They're sitting 7th in the league now. There's a few more games tonight, like Atalanta, Liverpool, Newcastle, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, who, if they all win, or some of them even get a point, then they leapfrog Man City, and it all goes into that game next week where they've got to play their full 11. And Galatasaray at home is not going to be an easy game. They ain't going to make it easy for them. And we can just rest everyone next Wednesday, leave some at home as well, and then we can, go in for the crunch against Leeds on Saturday. And City have Tottenham, I believe, next Sunday. So it's one of them, like, we've done ourselves a great favour. If City don't qualify, which we're hoping they don't for the top 8, then that's 2 more extra games they've got to play in the midweek in February as well. And that they're in between games, like I've seen Newcastle, and I can't remember the other one. That's not even the point. The point is you're going to play your full 11. Things can go wrong. You can get injuries. A lot of stuff can go wrong, and you can even lose the game, and your morale, your momentum, your confidence can go low. It's only a positive for us. We can sit at home with our feet up and watch those games. So let's hope that these teams around City win tonight, and they win next week, and then it's out of City's hands. Overall, halfway through the season, more than halfway, I believe, I'm delighted with the season we're having. Inter Milan, I'm not going to disregard them or discredit them. They're a top side. They was the finalists last season. Let's not forget. They've been in 2 finals in the last 3 years. They've not conceded 2 goals in one half for more than 10 years, I believe. For us to just go there and get a victory like it's a routine job is unbelievable. But at the same time, I can't believe it because this is the team that Arteta's set up. He's just so much calm now on the touchline. His interviews. The excitement's there, but he knows he's got to take a step back. Let's get those trophies over the line, and then people will start talking or not talking, whichever way you want to say it. But I think it's a huge result because that Kairat Almaty game now is just absolutely dead for us, and we just put our second string like Kepa, Mosquera, Eze gets the game, Madueke, Jesus, Havertz, and we just rest them all. Now, the game against Sunday against Man United is big. We've done what we could do. Now we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days to recover and prepare. And I think a lot of people are saying Man United are going to come and they're not scared. A lot of teams and players have been saying that about Arsenal recently. And then the very next day or second day, they get their arse handed. So I'll give you 2 examples. Joshua Kimmich for Bayern Munich got absolutely battered, especially that last goal. Couldn't get back in time. Comical. And then Akanji yesterday, the day before, saying that, we're not strong, he's not scared of us, this and that. You keep talking. And I think Patrick Dorgu has said that he's coming to the Emirates for 3 points. Well, careful what you wish for. Look, it's huge. If we win the Man United game, I think that sets us up for February. Massive, massive game. This is our biggest game of the season. At the moment, they all are. Every game that we play is the biggest game of the season. That's how it is at the minute. But the Man United game, we need to win at all costs because we could only be 4 points ahead by the time we play that, as City are playing Wolves. So we win that game against Man United. I don't see a way back for Man City, especially their next 2 games. Well, their next 3 games in the Premier League, they've got to go away to Tottenham and Liverpool. I know Tottenham are losing a lot of home games, but you just don't know. It's one of those seasons where they just turn up out of the blue. Let's not forget they beat City 2-0 away anyway. They don't get a result at Anfield. We can win our next 3-4 games in the league. I think it's almost done. Even if we just get that to 8 or 9 points. But I think by the end of it, we should be at least 10 points ahead of City. Let's see how it goes, man. It's a good week. We've got rid of these 4 away games, so now it's going to be an away game, home, home, away. You ain't going to have 4 away games in a row anymore. So it's all positive, man. Keep your chin up, and let's keep on getting those wins.